Hello there. Welcome to Bead with me. I'm Kay, your host from Vienna, Virginia, here at Stars Beads. It's a lovely Tuesday. It is sweltering here at like close to 100 degrees. I think it feels more like 120, but you walk outside and the humidity here in Washington, if you don't know it, it is sticky. So it's nice to be inside and hang out and do some beading. So how is everyone doing today? As you know it, I am super busy trying to run shop around here and excited because you know who we have coming this week. But you know what I've been doing? I've been unloading boxes. Look, I've got the thread zappers. I've got more hypo cement for all those stretchy bracelets. Got those hammers in. Got more of the bail making pliers, all those things some of those things that we've been waiting for. And I think in here too, looks like a very crushed up box here, but I think that, oh, that's ice resin. But I think we have some of those parts for the sparkly bracelet. So I think Patty, we have that on there. I think Sharon, you had that. And I got the project boards for the macrame. Finally, they apparently came in stock, and so we have those. So I'm certainly playing with tons and tons of beads as I also then clear space for this weekend. So get excited. You know the announcement. I'm getting back here into the station. Is that we are bringing in super awesome gemstones, and it's going to be in person and it's going to be virtual. Okay, so those that are not local, I've just posted up information so you can go on to Stars Beads. We even have a Facebook event page so you can see all the information of how we're going to be running things. Okay, so that is Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's right, you heard it. Stars Beads is open this weekend, okay? So that's Saturday and Sunday. We're going to be running things from 12 to 5. You can ask for an appointment, you can call, you can email, and you can even just do it right through Facebook scheduler, you guys. So right up top, you can ask for an appointment starting right now. We already have appointments getting booked up, so we want to make sure that we allot enough time and space for everybody, okay? Plus, we are going to be going live and showing you these things on here, okay? So remember, tomorrow, there's not going to be like a whole bead with me type thing, but I am going to do a bead with me behind the scenes where we are going to show a little setup and get you guys excited for the weekend. Okay, so check that out. You can see that on starsbeads.com as well as our Facebook event page on the information for this weekend. Okay, you guys, so we're super excited. So, and also this week, since I'm not going to be doing a Friday night live, I'll probably be doing giveaways like all weekend. So don't forget to keep posting. I want to see what you guys are making. So in order to win any of my free giveaways, you need to be posting. So you need to put it onto the Stars Bead page and tag Stars Beads. Okay, I've been seeing some beautiful, wonderful designs. I love all your creativity, and that is the mission, okay? Because this is your place for motivation, inspiration, and whatever else comes flying through the door here at Stars Beads, okay? So this past weekend, we were talking about a lot of big hole beads. That was kind of the flash sale. And so, I don't know, Pam, let me say my hellos here, guys. So we got Kathy out there, and Martina, and Patty, and Susan, and Ann, and Sharon, and Bosma. It's great to see everybody. If you guys are new, make sure you say hello, because this show is made for you guys. So I want you guys to be interactive. I want you guys engaging. Let me know what you like, what you don't like. You know, oftentimes I'm asking you guys, your thoughts about, different designs as we create things here on Bead With Me, okay? Oh, hello, Julie. Hello, Amy. Julie, I do have an order coming to you. So you guys, all those Friday Night Live stashes, I've got those all together and pulled, and now I'll be blinging you guys over with invoices and information so that we can get your stash over to you. But, you most likely are going to have an open box, or you're going to be coming in to pick up your order. Okay, so if you guys are in the local area, you can probably already pick up your Friday Night Live. I might not have blinged you, but get your time schedule already scheduled in for your appointment this weekend so you can pick up your goods and see all the beautiful stuff from Bollywood. Okay, hi Elaine. All right, so this project today, let me show you, is we're doing quick and easy with big hole beads. Okay, so this weekend I had some requests. I think Pam, it was you, but I wear this bracelet a lot. You'll see that as one of my sets. And so this is a design that, you know, we have gone over this knot. Okay, so I thought I'd introduce to you doing a simple bracelet using one style bead. In this case, yesterday we had cut up the strand of this beautiful picture jasper. So I thought I'd use it today, okay? And make a bracelet, and we'll show you how to make it quick and easy, all right? So first thing that we're gonna do, I'm gonna show you pretty much the two parts. Okay, so remember, you don't have to use this, but I found that using a little noodle here, okay, big enough to put the cording that you're gonna end up using, okay, is as big as this hole needs to be, okay? So first thing we're gonna do is I'm going to introduce you to something called faux leather, because this design I used was faux leather, okay? So, you know, if you're vegan or, you know, just animal sensitive, or just, you know, maybe don't like the feel of leather, this is really nice. I don't know if you can see it right now. Let me show you on the spool here. Okay, you see that it's really shiny. Okay, but you see on my bracelet, it is totally not like that. Okay, so using faux leather, what's really nice is that it's kind of like Chinese knotting cord, and is in that you can cut and you can burn it. Okay, so as it wears, you're going to see that it kind of softens up. I don't know if you can tell on screen here, but it's a lot fluffier. Okay, which I love, okay, and I find that this I wear regularly, and it withstands, you know, my wear and tear of running around picking up beads and baby. Okay, for those that have been wondering about where I get my arms, okay, beads and baby, you need to lift more of those. Okay, so if it's not baby, it looks like you need more beads. Okay. All right, so in terms of some of this leather, I'm going to cut off a chunk. Now I always like having more than enough, so I'm gonna probably cut off a couple feet here so that I have enough. And on this one side, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to show it on camera here, but you'll see that this edge splays out when I've cut this. Okay, so I'm gonna take a lighter, and I don't wanna light my phone on fire here, so. Hey, can you let her know that I'm on Facebook Live? Hi. Hi. You had called to be, she's on the live TV. You can look around. Okay, so I'm gonna light this here, and you can kind of see, hopefully not light my phone on fire, okay? All right, but you'll see that it gets all hot and it kind of melts, and I can harden this like a needle, okay? And it keeps it from splaying, okay? But you can also, yes, you can totally use a burner tool. That is actually what we just showed coming out of the box. I got that thread zapper. You can totally use something like that, okay? Now I'm gonna string one bead on, okay, and I'm gonna, so you'll see in this design here is that I use the same bead. You can use a button, you can use a bigger bead, you could use the, remember we used the boro bead yesterday, okay? Really, you can use anything, okay? So, but that helps do the threading here at the end, okay? So we're gonna bring this around, and what we're gonna do is, remember this knotting here, okay? So I'm gonna bring this around, and remember, we're gonna bend this one around, and we're gonna be able to adjust the tightness. But we're going to just wrap this, which I probably should have even a little bit more here, like I said, which is why we have a lot of cording and cut a couple feet. So I'm going to wrap, sorry, toward my button here, okay, and like I said, we'll be able to tighten it, and it makes it easier to put through this this tube here, which I can't see, all right? So I don't know if you guys remembered that trick, but makes it easier to pull this through, okay? And then we're gonna tighten everything up. See how that worked? Ba-dum, boom, and it makes a nice pretty coiled knot. Remember, this was the barrel knot, you guys. All right, so that's the start. Now I can tighten it, I can loosen it. So depending on how you want your button set, I like it to be kind of in the middle when I tighten it. So I might go from both sides here. See if I can do that, okay? But really, you know, as long as your button hole is small enough, we're gonna just be able to gauge that when we do this other end and tighten everything up, okay? So now, I'm gonna leave that end and I'm gonna do the same thing to this other end. And another way is if you don't get it nice and angled or too fat, you can cut it, okay? Cut it at an angle the way that you want, okay? Those are some good tips for this, okay? Yes, a little bit of fun with fire here. Okay, let me see. So now I'm gonna string on. Now you could put metal on here, you can design this. I'm keeping it simple right now because this is a great guys design, keeping it simple, nothing elaborate, you know. You don't have to have any metal pieces and components. You don't have to worry about color. So this is a kind of a nice way to make things up, okay? I'm gonna try this around myself. So the size leather that I use today, normally I would say it's a 2 millimeter is what this whole size can fit, but faux leather seems to run a little bit fat. So the leather that I'm using here right today is a 1.5 millimeter faux leather. And then I'm also going to be using a 1 millimeter faux leather when I do the ending here, okay? We do sell this, so if you find that you want some, you can certainly, but you can do this with regular leather. I like the faux leather because you can burn it and seal it. So Chinese knotting cord would also have the same effect. Makes it easier to seal, okay? All right, let me see if this is enough to go around my bracelet or my wrist here, or at least somebody's wrist. Well, technically it goes over mine, but I probably should make this so maybe somebody else can have it. All right, so I'm gonna put on a couple more beads here. All right, and I'm measuring this out. I've got myself a 7 incher, but once I put probably the little loop on there, it's gonna give just a little bit, okay? All right, so now this part is we're essentially gonna be making a loop here, okay? And technically I could do a barrel knot, but sometimes I can't get it tightened up, so I prefer to use a separate piece altogether. And I'm gonna take like a foot of faux leather here, and then I'm gonna burn both edges, or just because it makes it easy in case I'm not always watching what side, so I'm putting through here. Okay, so we've got a one millimeter here, and what I'm gonna do, and right now it doesn't really matter as long as I've got this looped here, and what I want to do is I'm going to have one side facing out this way. Okay, this might be a little bit difficult, but it's good that I at least have two different sizes. And you'll see I'm going to be bending this into a U shape here. Okay, because this is doing a barrel knot, but I'm going both directions. So this is going to be a little bit trickier, only in that I want this side facing out this way. Okay, oh, I'm sorry. I think I have that wrong. I want this side facing this way. So that when I loop here, okay, I'm sorry, I had that backwards, is that I'd like to go wrapping toward my beads here, okay? So when I come back around, because I'm taking the same piece, is that I want to be wrapping toward, oh, what happened to my piece here? This makes it a little bit easier, which is why I have so much here, is that I want to keep it all together here. Okay, and we're gonna pull everything through. It's just I'm trying to hold everything a little bit easier while I'm trying to wrap this while you guys are. Okay, so this trick is certainly a lot easier if you have a macrame board. Okay, but for those that don't, this is one way to make it happen. Okay, and then you're gonna pull through. And the reason we were doing that is we want one side facing out this way, the other side facing here. Okay, and then we're gonna pull that out so we can tighten up both sides here. Okay. All that craziness, I know, looked wild, okay? But now I've got, this is the tie here, and that's all its own barrel knot, and then I've got this for the loop, okay? This allows for the adjustability of this loop very easily, okay? So I can pull this so that it's tight here, okay? And don't worry, that's the beauty of a replay here, is that you can watch me do that again and again and again. All right, so you guys watch, did you guys watch that? And so this I can see I want it pulled a little bit tighter, okay? And then once I find really where I want this, I'm going to tighten this really well, okay? And then we're gonna cut and burn it, okay? But right now, I think I still want this a little bit looser, okay? We'll practice going on and off because you want it tight enough to stay on, but loose enough to get on and not be a pain in the butt, okay? Right, all right. Awesome sauce. That's looking pretty good, right? All right, so so now we have all of our little ends and we can cut and burn this baby. And we've got ourselves a nice bracelet, okay? So I'm cutting close. And I'm cutting close, but I'm not cutting right up onto it because I want to be able to burn and have something to melt without melting the actual piece here. So I'll get this sticking out here. All right, and I'm going to do this to the side. We're trying not to burn our stone, right? That. We're going to do the same thing over here, and we'll have made a quick and easy bracelet, guys. So if you guys like big hole beads, messing around with this, you guys can still check out the Friday Night Live and get some. We've got wood beads, we've got pearls, we've got a lot of stone. Okay. All right. Move all those little excess pieces away, and here we go. Trying to make that as big and tight. We've got ourselves a bracelet, you guys. If you guys like this design, make sure you give me those thumbs up, those hearts, and those shares, and all of that kind of good stuff. All right, you guys, another fun day here at Stars Beach. All right, let's see how it looks on, okay? So you can see the couple bracelets that we've made here over the last couple days. It's gonna be a little bit big for me, but that's okay. And I used an 8mm bead. Whoop. So you know, I kind of like the 10mm size. And they'll be coming soon, your big hole beads, and then you're going to have some gemstones. Ooh, I'm liking that. So I've got pearls next to it. Oh, so for those of you guys liking my pearls, I have put in the request, okay, to get some more pearls. All right, I'm stacking it on. We'll get this ready for What's on Your Wrist Wednesday. What do you guys think here? I'm going to load it on, and you're going to check out my wrist, and then it's going to be game time to get ready for the rest of this weekend. I've got a big bubble bead here. I haven't flexed in these. I haven't worked it in as well as my pearl one here. All right, Tell me what you think. And you guys can see some beautiful gemstones actually on my wrist. All right, you guys. So here's the teal one that we made yesterday. So if you missed yesterday's feed, you can check it out. And then there's the picture jasper one we just made. Okay, and then you see those beautiful clear gemstones on the far right there. Those are like things that Bollywood might have. Okay, and of course a beautiful stars clasps. All right, so don't forget, tomorrow I want to make sure you have your wrist full, because I'm going to want to see what's on your wrist Wednesday, and then I will show you what I'm doing behind the scenes tomorrow. All right, so have a great rest of the day, you guys. Thank you so much for always joining me, always your support, and playing around. So keep on creating and have yourself a happy rest of the day, okay, you guys? See you tomorrow. We'll give you a little sneak peek, okay? Bye.